Awesome.
All right, so here we are. We're gonna do a newsletter. I'm just gonna share screen here. There's Mailer Lite. Okay, so can you see that all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you see when I close it down? When I minimize it, or is it still up?
It's still up.
Okay. So I guess you're not going to be able to see my background, how it is that I have them organized, but pretty much I have a folder in my documents that's, well, I have one that's called blogs and vlogs, so all of that is already pre-done too, and then I have another one that's called marketing resources, and in that has newsletters or my blogs and vlogs. Everything's literally all organized, so it's already there. Like pretty much my year is already done. I don't worry about marketing in these ways.
Okay.
So when we get to get into the folder that's called marketing resources and newsletters, there is a January, each one has like its date. So January's newsletter, February's, and I put them out on every full moon. So one goes out every 28 days.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. Let me share. Oh, there you go. So you can just see. So, you know, that's like my actual email list. It has everybody's emails from January. I also download that so that I always have it on track. If the internet breaks down, I still have a record. So I know I have all of my emails that this is going to go out to saved, and I'll save the February one, I'll save the March, April, I'll go through the whole year and just see again how it changes. If I ever want to do follow-up with any of these people, you know, I can print it off, highlight their names, and I have a follow-up list.
Okay.
And so share, let's go into the other one. Share screen. So here's when I open up the document for January, here it all is. Everything that I already want to say. So I always start with like so it says subject line. I'll just copy and paste that into the mailer. I have all of my photos for this already saved. And then I give a little bit of information about the full moon. You'd maybe start with a quote or something like that. And then there's information about me and my business, what's going on there. And then I go down into something that's free for them. So for this one, I'm talking about plant-based protein. So it's all about beans. And then I have like my Get Even Healthier. So they can schedule an appointment with me, and then my About Me, which then leads them to learn more about my training or unique coach. I don't know what that link is actually, but it'll link probably to my Facebook or something.
Okay.
So I'm going to stop share and come into Mailer. I use Mailer Lite instead of MailChimp because MailChimp blocks you. Once you already have, I think it was like 200 emails, you have to start paying for them. And this one I actually found was like a lot simpler when it comes to setting timers. So I only work 2 days out of the week, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So if a full moon, like this month, it's landing on Friday actually. So I'm creating it today, and I'm going to set it up a timer so that it'll go out on Friday at whatever time I want, probably 11:11, because I like those like numbers, right?
I love that too. Yeah, that's fantastic.
So can you see this all right? Can you see the Mailer Lite there?
The Mailer Lite. No, I see dashboard, campaigns, subscribers, forms.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go into campaigns. So if I go into my sent folder, I can literally bring up what last month's newsletter look like, and I copy it. And then I can edit it. So I will copy my subject line. Learn how tonight's full moon will help you gain control over your life, plus powerful plant protein.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah. So
Okay.
review and confirm.
So this is simple.
Very simple.
Cut and paste. You have the content already there.
Yeah. And now I'm going to edit the content from last month so that it has all of this new stuff. And I'll show you how to add in new blocks since this is a new year and this is my first of the year. I'm adding in like more content and different things. So I'll be changing around this template a little bit and you'll get to see what that looks like as well. So again. One.
Wow.
Delete that. For my photo, change image. It's a full moon photo.
And then you just keep a running stock of images.
Yeah, so I actually, right now they're in the downloads folder just to keep it really simple. So I wasn't searching, but I do actually have in that folder that I said was called newsletters in the marketing for this year. There's another folder that says just images, and each image does actually say the date. So I know in January it's beans and wolves, and they both say January bean, January wolf.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So again, it's all organized. And then for next January, everything's all there. It doesn't matter if it's a year down the road. I have totally new people that aren't seeing this stuff.
Right.
You know? And I can, if something else comes up, or maybe there's a headline that I see like on a magazine or something, I can go in and edit very easily and just use whatever it is that people are already talking about. But the main part of the content stays the same.
Well done, Ashley. I just have to say, this is very clean, very precise, incredibly simple. I love it.
Thank you. Yeah, these systems are good and very similar to you. You know, I just am a go with the wind type of person. But once you have these, you realize how much more freedom that you have, right? Like people freak out over this and they'll miss deadlines and they won't stay consistent.
I mean, I don't miss deadlines, but I'm the same way. Absolutely. Carry on. I apologize.
No, it's all good. It's, you know, when you have these kind of things already set up, you realize that freedom's right there. You know, that's why it is that I only work 2 days out of the week, right?
Right.
But I have all of this stuff done that other people would still be freaking out about.
Yeah, that's what I was pointing at myself about. Like, that's where I'm at in the process is, oh my goodness, this feels like a lot. But I suppose once I invest the time, take the energy to put forth good effort and make it my own, then I'll be able to follow in your footsteps in terms of being able to free up some of my time for other areas.
Yeah. And similar to how we did the Facebook thing yesterday too, you can very easily like subscribe to a bunch of people who are doing similar things to you. Like, so for you in your field, you can look up like Gabor Mate. What does his stuff look like? His email list, you know, and you start like taking from there, but you revamp it to you. But he's already has all those words. those trigger words, all those things that you need, right?
Yeah, in fact, last night when I spoke with Xander, he said the same thing to me.
Yeah.
He said, go collect all the data from all the people that you absolutely love and make your own.
Yeah.
He said, I'm like, well, then it feels fraudish. He says, no way. This is not how this works. This is important that you go research, see who's out there in your area, and just read and take it in, and then sift through, take what you need and leave the rest.
Yeah, and if you feel bad about it in any way, reach out to the person, you know, maybe start working with them in another way.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, you should, yeah, it's, what helped me actually, because at first I did feel like a fraud. It's like, oh, I'm like taking from other people. But at the same time, you're really not. If you think about it like recipes, if you change 3 ingredients in a recipe and then you can rename it and call it your own. And that's like a rule across the board for people who do cookbooks and things. So why is it any different with a newsletter or with a caption or anything like that? You know, we're in this information age, and what we're doing is we're stewards of health and wealth and really just helping people. You know, we're not doing any shady things.
Right.
It's all about helping people, and the people that you're taking this information from, they're already successful in helping people. So why not jump on board and then even collaborate with them too? You know, I say the same thing when I'm teaching people about writing their own recipes. It's like, if you're not changing all of these things or you're feeling bad about it in any way, reach out to them or tag them or whatever. They're going to appreciate it, and it might even lead to an opportunity for collaboration. You know,
okay,
start helping people together.
Oh wow, you put in guided meditation. That's great.
Yeah, I am going to change this to my new one. That's an old one. I just did a New Year meditation, so. And you don't have to do the videos. Like, I just do them because I already have them done, you know, but I didn't always have it.
Wow.
Copy link address.
How much does Mailer Lite cost?
It's free.
It's a free service.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
There is no reason why we all shouldn't be succeeding, right?
Absolutely. There's so much out there.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was next in my paper here? So I've got the full moon, picture of the full moon, and now I'm copying this. Hello, my friends. So it really doesn't take long once you have it going, right?
Right, right.
Okay, so see on the side here how it says at all blocks logo.
Yes.
That's like just a drag and paste. So I'm going to look for one that has text, since that's what I'm adding in. Where would you be? Text. And I want to add in a button. and it already saves. So see how in that picture that was beside how the color was blue? Because I've already used this and my branding is green, it saves it automatically. Like I don't have to go in. Some website creators and things, you have to change it every single time. This made it so simple. And because I have everything already set up here, it's literally all copy paste. So, you know, the name of the link and the actual link and everything's already in my document. And as I said, you know, hiring a VA down the road, everything's already there.
Yeah.
You know, there's not a lot of training that has to go into it except for just, you know, copy and paste.
Right, right. Easy.
Easy peasy. Like what Xander says, as simple as it can be and no simpler.
Oh, right. Yeah. I don't know that I've ever heard him say that. There's so much that he gives.
Right.
That I have to go through the content several times.
Yeah, I totally get that too.
Again, yeah, I think this is going to be one of those things where for me initially, it's just going to take sitting down, moving through, playing around with this. And then, I mean, it's just like Facebook. Initially, people like fumbled around with it when the Facebook world came through, and then now it's easy to move around.
Yeah, and you know, even if all you do is go month by month, like you don't have to have everything set up. This is my 3rd year, right, of doing business in this way. So yeah, I've perfected the systems and things like that now. The first year was all month to month. The second year, I knew that I was doing it moon cycles. I knew that I was developing this system. And I knew that there was certain information that I wanted to bring in, like the meditations and things like that I was doing. These like freebie files and things. But you know, if you just started now and you were like January, and then next year you have January's already saved as a doc, so you just go in and edit it and update it. You know, it's all good.
Awesome. Lovely.
So I want spacer here, header. I don't want that one. Oh, delete. Yeah, it's so simple once you get it. Like, it's literally just drag and drop. So all my stuff about beans are here. Paste, save, an image. Is there one of a single image? Come on now. There we go. Browse. Upload new. There's my beans.
It's actually kind of fun too, I can tell.
Yeah, you get to be creative.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love this.
And honestly, I'll tell you, my newsletters are way more pretty than most of the ones that I see.
Yeah, I have to say that about your content is it's very professional, really well put together. I have some friends in the professional space and I'm like, who's doing your work? I'm seeing through some of these things. And I don't know that they're friends, but people that I know acquainted well with. I'm like, wait a minute. So, and so when yours came through, I'm like, whoa, this is clean. It's clear. It's simple looking, yet
Do it all yourself while being a single mom and an entrepreneur.
oh man, I wish I had this like 5 years ago. It's awesome. This is what I was looking for 5 years ago. And that's not a joke, Ashley. I mean, 5 years ago, I was looking for all of this. Of course, I took some side paths and we're here now. So that's all that matters. I'm just grateful to be a part of this and to be able to view how you move through the process for yourself. This is great.
Absolutely. I'm glad that you're getting value out of it. You know, that's what matters to me most, is seeing you and people like you that, you know, are getting what it is that they need so that they can get to that next level of the things that it is that they want to be doing, right? You know, this can be fun and this can be a creative outlet, but it's not what it is that we want to be doing. It's just still a part of our job. While it can be enjoyable, especially with the right mindset, and if you do like doing creative things, you know, where I get most of my pleasure is like actually coaching. So,
yeah,
you know,
that's where you want to spend your time. That's the whole idea of doing this.
Yeah.
Right?
And it's the outlet to get that.
Yeah.
Okay, so button. Link. What else do I have to add in here? Get even healthier. Get your freebies, coaching and accountability. I'm just going to delete that one. Add in.
So that's a little outline of what you've got in for content.
Sorry, what do you mean?
Okay, so, oh, never mind. I guess I'm looking to see, so like I'm going back and forth from side to side, like observing what you're looking at. So I see from the very top, so in the middle here, or on the left here, this is everything that's going to go in the newsletter, correct? Right, in the middle.
In the middle is, yeah.
And then on the left is your click and paste.
Yes.
Okay, and on the right is where you're putting in all the content, correct?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure I'm following along.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Okay.
Buttons. It's going to be where they can schedule now.
My whiteboard with my yearly goals just fell down.
Clarity call now. Save.
Nice. Love it.
And I have one more section here, the About Me.
It's just setting yourself up for success all the way through.
Yeah, and so here's like another little trick is you can actually like duplicate.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So duplicate a spacer. Bring that up. Down.
So you're connected to Pinterest as well?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, I actually have a pretty big Pinterest following, and I'm not on there. I just share whenever I post my weekly YouTube video, I share it to there, and whenever I do a blog or a shared blog, if you can see up in my corner, I have like that little Pinterest logo.
Right.
You can just click that on any website, any image, anything, and it'll save the pin for you. So it's all very simple.
Right.
And if you ever want to do a YouTube training, I can show you that too. Like there's like 3 little nerd tricks that are up there as like the extensions as well, that literally let me see every tag that other people use. I get to see how much competition is on the tags that I'm using. So I get more followers.
Wow.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff to geek out on.
Yes. Wow. Well, I've always wondered how this all like flows, and I'm finding out more and more, and it's just incredibly juicy information.
It is. It seems like a lot at first, but it's so easy. Like we're programmed like computers. Computers came to be because it works just like our brain. So once you are able to tune into that, it just, it becomes much more simpler.
Right.
So I think we're just about done here. And see, like I copy and paste, and the links are already there, and they're already highlighted green.
Yeah.
Like it didn't take much time. And that's everything. You like my newsletter? I'll save that. So that's my newsletter.
Wow. Yeah, that was super simple. I can see where it would take me a bit, but with time, I can see putting in that energy allows me more time.
Yeah.
Whole idea.
And you really can do it just month after month, and then next year you'll be a whiz at this, right?
Yeah,
you will have done it 12 times at least, maybe more if you're doing like an advertisement one, or so our busy month as coaches are February, March, April, and then October. So those 4 months. And if you put out ads on those 4 months in a newsletter too, so that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 newsletters. If you do this 16 times, next year you're going to be a whiz.
Right. Wow. A lot to implement in terms of, I'm just getting going here. But you've got 3 years under your belt. And so I am just grateful to have a mentor like you, kind of sharing the ropes with me. It's super appreciated, and I feel a lot of gratitude. Thank you, Ashley.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad that you're getting value out of this as well. So I'm going to just say done editing. And I think the full moon is at 2:30 on Friday, but I'm going to schedule it for 11:11, as I said, because those numbers, when they show up, and especially my following, a lot of them are yoga teachers and health coaches, they know 11:11 is something sacred. So
yes,
it just adds value to that.
Very good. I love it.
Go down to schedule.
Look at that.
Date will be Friday the 10th at 11. Oh, they won't let me do it. So I will say 11 o'clock.
Perfect.
And you can say Google. I don't know if you're set up for Google Analytics, but if you have anything Google Business, anything like that, Google Analytics kind of comes with it. And what happens is they send you an email every month that says, here's how many people subscribe to you, here's how many people opened your email, and you can track what your numbers are. All data, no drama.
Love it. That's so awesome.
So there it is. And then next month I'll just copy that, and it'll be even less work for me because now I've added in all those other categories, right?
Yeah.
I'll be doing it in like half the time. I won't have to make all of those things. I won't have to change any of the buttons because I'm probably going to keep them the same throughout the year as well.
Super cool.
Yeah. And
way to go.
Yeah, that's honestly it.
Super simple.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome. Do you have any questions about any of it?
So at this time, I'm pretty sure I do not. Let me move through my notes that I took. I don't at this time. Like, if I have questions, am I able to contact you by way of like email, or how should I reach out?
Yeah, email's good. Yeah, you can, you're free to text me too. You have my number. That's always an easy way. I usually have that even if I'm not online. So you'll probably get me in less than 24 hours. Email and things I only check once a day usually. So.
Perfect. Sounds great. Well, thank you, Ashley. I appreciate your taking the time to help.
Yeah, absolutely. And, happy, I guess it's Wednesday. So
happy Wednesday. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye, Ashley.